Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where today I'm going to be telling you 10 things that you might not know about ERLC. Before we begin, I just want to say the support on the channel recently is crazy, so thank you all so much for that. Anyways, so if we just load into the police or sheriff team here, and then when you've spawned in, you're going to head around the back to one of the offices in here, so not this one, like one that has all of the computers, this one here. And then if you just go and sit down in one of them, you do have to sit down in them like twice, I'm not sure why, but you actually have access to all of these different cameras here, which you can switch around, and you can see all of the city. Now I'm in a VIP server right now, but if I was in a public server, I would see all of the cars driving around here and things. So it is a really cool feature. It's good for roleplay as well because there can be like a dispatcher maybe. It's just really cool. If you're playing hide and seek, then you can use this or something, I guess. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. So on the fire department, if you go to your gear, then you'll see this helmet in SCBA. Now if you actually equip this and you head over here in the top right, then if you actually add all of these different options, then it will actually stop you from dying in fires. So there's a fire over at the housing suburbs right now, so I'm going to go there quickly. So I've just arrived here at this fire, and now I'm going to hop out of my vehicle, get my fire hose, and as you can see I'm wearing all of the different options for this. So I'm going to head inside, and you'll see that I can just walk into the fire and everything, and I don't actually die. My health is staying full, but if I were to take this stuff off, then as you can see, like, my health I just immediately died. So it really does help you if you are wearing that. It does stop you from dying in all different fires. So the next one is actually here over on the police team. Now if I've just equipped all of the SWAT gear that you unlock when you buy the SWAT game pass, and I add all of the different options up here, you still have the same amount of health as everyone. So if I just spawn in this SWAT car here, this does have... Yeah, as I was saying, so if you do just spawn in this SWAT Bearcat here, it does have more vehicle health, and the tyres are bulletproof, so they can't be shot. So the SWAT car does give you a benefit, but the SWAT gear, the helmet and the vest, they don't actually help you in any way. They just make you look a bit cooler. A lot of people seem to think that they do help you, but I've tested it and it doesn't actually give you more health. So the next one is actually police ghost and unmarked vehicles. Now you can actually change the colour of these. So if I just go ahead and spawn in this car, for example, if I go to edit packages, now undercover and ghost. So on the ghost, you don't actually get to pick a colour here unless you go to the garage. On the undercover one, you do get to pick out of 3 colours. But there's actually a lot more different options if you head to the garage, which I'm going to show you now. So when you're here, if you just pull in like you normally would, and then as you can see, you can change the colour. So you can go with blue or black, or you can go with the white if you want. I think the white looks quite nice. And there's various different shades of grey. And a lot of people don't know that you can change the colour of the ghost car. You can change the colour of the undercover car, which a lot more people know about. And there are also more colour options available for the undercover car, but I thought the ghost one is quite cool because I never really see people in white ghost vehicles or black ones or blue ones for this case. So a lot of people know about the cave over here, which was added quite a while ago, and a lot of people know about it. But if you head over here near the power plant and the DOT place just over there, you will actually see like a secret tunnel hidden in the mountain. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not quite sure exactly where it is, but I know it's somewhere. Yeah, so there it is. So if you just head up here, this is a really secret tunnel, and all it does is takes you around the back to where the cave is. A lot of people don't know about this tunnel, and it's a really good way to escape the police as well, because there's multiple different ways that you can go down here, and it's a really good hiding spot. And it takes you all the way down here to the cave, or you can go through the city, or you can go all the way down here to this massive room here. And then if you head out here, look, this just takes you back to where the cave is. So my vehicle is just over there, and this is where we were a few minutes ago. So the next one, a few more people know about this, but you can actually pay off your bounty if you're a wanted criminal. So if you just head to the sheriff's station or the police station, and you just walk inside to this computer here, you will see an E to pay off here. So I just made myself wanted, and now you see if I head over here, it says hold E to pay off bounty. So if I pay off my bounty, you'll see it's 3,100. But then if you have 5 stars wanted level, you can see it costs $51,562 to pay off 5 stars wanted level. So it is really quite expensive, but it's a good thing to know if you're being chased by the cops. You can just quickly come here and pay off your bounty before they can arrest you. So the next one, I don't actually have anyone here to demonstrate it, but if you have someone in handcuffs and you don't detain them, you don't arrest them, or you don't release them, of course, then you can actually keep them in those handcuffs for more than 15 minutes. I don't know how much longer than 15 minutes, but I do know you can just hold people in handcuffs for a very long time. It's probably a glitch, which will get fixed soon, of course. But for now, it's quite funny to just keep someone in handcuffs for literally like more than 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure there is no time limit to this, but I've personally never done it for longer than 15 minutes, so I'm unsure. So the next one is over here just by the housing suburbs, or any house in the game really. So if you come over here and you buy a home, just get this one for now. So if you buy it and you head inside, you will actually, if you turn on shift lock by pressing escape, then settings, and then here, if you turn it on, and then you head up to one of the walls near the back, then you can actually see that the house is literally in the middle of the sky. The map is like all the way down there, which we can't see it because we're so high up. It's a really cool thing to know really, that your house is just floating in the middle of the sky. So the next one is, if you look, there's a really big house here and a really small house here. Now a lot of people think that if you're going to rob a house, that if you rob the bigger house, then you will actually get more money. But that's not true, because you get the exact same amount in the smaller house as you do in the large house over here. But the good thing about the smaller house is that all of the money is closer together, so you can rob it quickly, whereas in the bigger house, it's all more spread out, so you have to run upstairs and get the stuff from downstairs as well, whereas in the smaller house, it's just in the different rooms on the same floor. It's much quicker and it's much better to do it in a smaller house than a bigger house, and the money is exactly the same as well. I always see people trying to rob the bigger house thinking they'll get more money, but you actually don't. You get the same in the smaller house. So the final one is, if you head over into the housing suburbs and you just head down Academy Place and you head right to the end, you need a decently fast car, but not really. And when you get here, you can actually just drive easily up this by just turning off a little bit here and heading straight up here. And then you're actually like on the edge of the map, and you can drive all the way around this. There are some things that you can't get up unless you have a really fast car, because like the rocks get quite steep and things. Like this over here, I'm not sure I'll be able to get up this. But not all the time you need to, because sometimes there are like thin passageways like this. And it's really, really quite cool to see that you can just drive around the entire map like that. This river does block you off from going any further, but when it was frozen, you could drive here and a fast car could get up that rock. And it's just really cool to drive all the way around the map on the mountains here. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot and will let me know that you guys want to see more like this. See you in the next one. Bye.